everybody! Welcome back to ULTRAKILL, of course. Today we're doing another microphone video, and we will be playing the... I do not want to say that word, layer. Yeah, I don't think I can say this on YouTube. I really do not. We'll be trying to speedrun all these levels, and sadly, like the last video where we did Limbo and we had to do the secret mission, we also have to do the secret mission of this layer. Sadly, very sad. And if you do not know what this layer's secret mission is, please click off of this video. Please. The thing is, I do not like this layer that much. Not because of the name. It's because of its mapping. The area is really disturbing. Like, it's hard to maneuver yourself around the places. How are you still alive? I just hit you with a third ricochet. I hit you with 3 ricochets. You're still alive. Go. Please die. Oh, I killed him with fall. Alright. Darn it. Also, the funny thing is, I have to record this video 2 times. Not because I, messed up really badly. It's because somewhere during death at 20,000 volts, I said, when I found out a drone was hiding from me, and I think we can all relate to this. We can all relate. One of the drones was hiding from me, and I just had to swear because, I said, I effing knew it. And it really frustrates you a lot to find a drone that's hiding from you. And I want to stay pretty kid-friendly. I know we're not playing in a kid-friendly game. And in the secret layer, we're gonna see some pretty bad words that is definitely not kid-friendly. None of it is. But let's just try to make it through this video without getting really bad consequences. The only curse words that I ever say on this channel is darn it or damn it. Instead of all those other craps like... Okay, I told you I was really bad at the level. It's mapping, geometry. One of y'all is still here. I know it. Like that's how I said the bad word. Like I found a drone hiding, and I said I effing knew it. And everybody could relate if they played ULTRAKILL Live. This is really. Ooh-wee. This video is a mess. It's gonna be a very big mess. What the? Where am I supposed to go again? I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. Oh, that killed everyone. Alright. Sadly, we will not be getting a perfect rank, P rank, on this level because I wasted all that time falling. Whee! He tried pairing with the Knuckle Blaster. Poor LeBron. Die. We didn't get enough style, so we couldn't even P-rank that level if you wanted to. The BSA! That's an A. Let's go to the second level. Let's see if I can P-rank the second level. Pretty sure I have P-ranked. Well, yeah, I fought Minos before. Pretty sure I P-ranked it. Boom. No, stop. I gotta go, Cerberus. Can you stop shooting at me? Well, I know I'm shooting at you, but really, people. I know circular checkpoints can be used to keep me safe and sound. Oh, you guys go there. No, the Cerberus is here. Kira, Cerberus is here. How did they already get damaged like that? No, this is calm track, so that means... Alright, I have to make sure that I find everybody, so I don't swear again. Alright, all these drones, they gotta go. All these drones gotta go. Please die. Understandably die. I keep getting that feeling, that same feeling that they are taunting with me. See you later. I should have gotten more multi-kills so I could get more style. Alright, let's get everything once more. We have the one that's over here and these stupid drones. I cannot amass to you how much I hate drones. Like, by God's will, I freaking hate those drones. How do we get multi-kill? Is it like... Because I haven't seen quadruple kill thing. So, is it like 3 or more kills? No, only 3 kills, right? Oh, come here. No! That wasn't all, right? No, that wouldn't been all if I even wanted it. How? Why did I do the rocket? I never chose the rocket. I never killed any drones. Where are these creatures and critters coming from? Last second, really. Please, understandably die. Okay, you're dead. But how? Where do I have to kill you again for you to be actually dead? Here, isn't it? I know it's here. I know it's here. But I knew. Oh my god, who do I need to kill? No, I refuse. Where are the last people? No, 5 minutes is time. Ho ho ho. Who are the last people? No, well, let's just take that out and get an A. Just get an A, please. Yeah, it's giving me a sheer heart attack. I swear to God. The OST for this level isn't even good either. So. Not about that. Not about many things in this accursed level. This is called track. Nobody is here. I have to go here. Oh, so silly me. Mustard. Mustard? Mustard? Let's not be silly, man. Who? These stupid schisms. I don't even care anymore. Just die. Oh my god. That's all? Please tell me that's all. Okay, finally. There we go. When we get to this part, then I'll go here. Kill them all. Boing, boing. Let's watch it now. Watch it now. Die, please. Thank you. Well, in fact, thanks for giving me style. I hate these drones. If there was a music producer out there who can make a diss track about drones, please. Please do. And then Mind Flayer. Easiest boss. Please die. Thank you. We just fought you. How are you a normal enemy now? You could talk to me like Mario all day long. Mamma mia. Actually, I don't like that video. That video sucks. It's not funny. No, you're not running. That's the end? Wait, what? What? Where's the other enemies, though? Eh. Alright, now we go to Mr. King Minos' corpse? What? This trail thing, it's way much slower than us. So, I'd rather we do human travel instead of we take the trolley. The thing that's crazy is that I think that the hand is more difficult than the actual corner of the hand itself, because King Minos' hand is super hard to beat. I don't know why. Oh, ready? Jesus Christ, it's fast as I've ever beat him. Random BS, go! Boom. Oh, boom. Oh, darn it. Frick you. There we go, B rank! Finally! Alright, now that we did all of the levels, we have to do the special mission. And this is going to be very hard for the both of us. And I will be reading all of it. So sadly, yes, I will be reading all of it. Heavy steps, ragged breathing. There isn't much time left. It might already be too late. The labyrinth pathways of arbitrary sharp turns seem stranger and stranger as panic blotted out the once deeply ingrained memories that usually guided me. Every corner felt like a stranger. Every straight line too long. The bell tolls for me. I bit down hard on the last of my rations, only held by the skin of my teeth. It barely hung on as I kept frantically looking around, hoping for the few scraps of burning memory of mine to find a familiar sight that would lead me to salvation. The gates must be closing by now. The last few barely making it. The rest of us never stood a chance. Suddenly, from a blind spot, a figure struck me. There was no time to react before it came crashing down to the cold, hard ground. I struggled to regain my senses, at least to see what fate would befall me in my final moments. But even in this abyss of endless terror, my mind could never have imagined the horror I witnessed. Oof, ow, ouch, that stings. I don't know which one to choose, so I'm just gonna keep picking the first one. No, actually, no, the second one. Well, I just got knocked over by some blind by choice, ooh, funny word, who gave my skirt a decorative dirt coating. So all in funny word fantastic. Oh, so in all, funny word fantastic. Though I would prefer not to be on the ground right now. Ugh. Oh, listen up, funny word. I don't know who You are, but you've got a lot of nerve smacking someone down and not even bothering to help them back. But since your mother didn't teach you manners, I'll let this one slide. By the looks of it, you are late for school as well. And by a stroke of once-in-a-lifetime luck, you happen to bump into... You're a war machine, I'm not gonna call you that. So I'll forgive you for your extreme transgression of laying your hands on a fair maiden if you tell me which way to go. Since I've seemed to have gotten lost on the way. You know what? I'm lost too. Ugh, just my luck. Though in retrospect, I guess you wouldn't be here with me right now if you weren't lost as well. Oh well, no point in crying over spilled blood. We might as well just wait for another student to come by and follow them instead. I'm Mirage. Glad you're not called prettiest girl in town anymore. Don't bother telling me your name though. I don't really care. Wandering around like headless chickens would only get us even more lost. Since we're both heading to school and ended up meeting right here, that means there's a very high likelihood the spot is somewhere along the way. Therefore, we'll be better off just staying put and waiting for someone who does know the way. It's basic logic. You should look that up. Alright. Basic logic or not, we're already late and I'm not planning on waiting here until tomorrow morning. Alright. Suit yourself. I'll stay here until the heat death of the universe. That means I don't have to run around looking for some magical memory triggering pebble in the ground. Couldn't care less about being late for school. School doesn't matter anyway. Nothing does. I mean, take a moment to think about it. The human mind in its complete fatness. Fatness? What? Okay, I just ruined the moment. Let me try to restart the moment. The human mind in its complete vastness is capable of recognizing under its utter helplessness and uselessness in the face of inevitable and unavoidable non-existence, but isn't capable of coming to terms with it. We can only ever ignore it, hide from it, or temporarily escape from it, but the fact is that we are bound to the way of all things. Death is unavoidable, not only to us, but all that exist, whoever has existed. Every living being will eventually die out. Every speck of matter will eventually wither away and dissipate into entropy. It doesn't matter if you lived a good life or left a legacy behind. It doesn't matter if humanity survives for 1,000 years or dies out tomorrow. The end result is the same. The absolute nothing. Human intelligence is far beyond that of other animals, but it would be misguided to consider it as a gift. All the beings have the gift of ignorance, of not understanding of what we do. Our intelligence is not just a gift. Oh, our intelligence is not a gift. It's a flaw. It's an overextension of evolution. Intelligence, once a great feature in eons past, continue to grow unchecked and unfiltered, has and has since passed a threshold whereupon it is no longer benefit, but an active danger to its host. Much like the Irish elk, a species of deer that, through uncountable generations of evolution, grew antlers so wide and vast that it could no longer run from predators, eventually leading to its extinction. The human mind is evolutionary maladaptation caused by going too far in a direction that was once beneficial and will, sooner or later, lead to our extinction. On an individual level, it's already happening. Existential dread is already taking hold. I'm sure you felt it too. The pain and fear of being nothing, becoming nothing. The suffering of understanding that. We're unable to come to terms with it, so we hide from our own intelligence. We set limits. We stop ourselves from thinking deeply about what will happen when we die. We create distractions. We keep our minds busy with mundane activities and entertainment to stop ourselves from having to come face to face with the truth. We sublimate it. We transform our self-reflecting suffering into another form, art, to keep it from consuming us. Anything to avoid the panic. But these ways are all simply temporary. They're just here to push back the inevitable veil of helplessness and despair that would encompass us and ruin us. In the end, nothing matters. There's no point in trying to find joy in life, for life, in and of itself, is suffering. You're wrong. Huh? You criticize those who consider our vast intelligence a gift and yet also misguide yourself to believe our meaninglessness is a curse. How could it not be? Nothing we do matters in the end. That is precisely why we are not shackled by the burden of expectations, the fear of eternal judgment, or the failure to meet up to an arbitrary definition of what makes our limited time not wasted. Time cannot be wasted, so there is no greater purpose to life than simply living it. But still, in that case, the meaninglessness of our actions draws to the same conclusion. There is no reason to act, for any action is simply just a temporary fluctuation that will, nevertheless, lead to the same conclusion. Quite the contrary. On the frickin' contrary, because we have no greater purpose, we are free to set our own, to create self-defined goals for which to strive. For it may be nothing. For some it may be pleasure. For some it may be creation. For some it may be improving the lives of others. It is because we have no greater purpose that time spent on goals set by oneself cannot be wasted. In the end, nothing matters, and therefore you have no reason not to do whatever you want rather than whatever illusion of greater purpose is forced on you by others, even by your own misguided thoughts. I do understand what you mean. However, that doesn't ease my fear of the end. Even if I were to try to find purpose, I would still be paralyzed by the thought of becoming nothing. And it is a thought worth fearing. However, abandoning purpose, hope, choice, goals, leisure, and will cannot make that thought disappear. The fear, however, can subside. Giving up is simply not accepting the end. It is simply of accepting the fear of it. It is embracing despair instead of facing it. I see. Though as much as I like to embrace it, I am nevertheless stuck with that paralyzing existential panic. I understand it logically, and I know there is no reason to live in apathy, but my emotional side refuses to listen. The fear persists, and I cannot motivate myself to seek purpose despite knowing I must. This is true. The emotional is not controlled by the logical. However, they are interlinked. Just as the deepest, darkest depths of despair can overthrow reason and the logical, warping them to fit into that haze of desperation, so too can reason influence and overpower emotion, regardless of how impenetrable its defenses may seem. By continually forcing to subvert those creeping negative thoughts with the positive logical ones, the emotional mind may eventually, slowly, gradually fit to shape the logical. It is not an easy job. It is not a quick job. It will, some, it will sometimes feel like an impossible job. However, it can be done. With immense amount of time, effort, energy, it will improve. You can change. You can heal. And during the hardest times, when all seems so lost and you want to give up, never forget. We will always love you. That was actually really good advice. I would never give that kind of advice because I wouldn't know how to speak it like that. But that was actually really good. Well, I'll be damned. Guess you got a good head on your shoulders after all. Hell, I'm impressed. Man, I feel like I've just shed the weight of the world off my back. Or rather, you've done that for me. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You've given me a lot of time to think about it. And while I'm sure I have a long and hard road ahead of me, I'm optimistic. For the first time in what feels like an eternity, I'm optimistic. Say, we're already way too late for school, and it's become quite clear by now that nobody's gonna come to lead us here. So how about you and I ditch that passage draining penitentiary and go grab something to eat, eh? Yeah, sure. I got nothing better to do today. I'm paying though. Oh, you sneaky bastard! But all right. I do owe you one anyway, so what better time to cash out your did a nice thing to a girl way out of my league coupon than now, huh? Jeez, that was long. I think this video just got stretched to an hour. Welp, that is... Oh, we're already... What? Oh, we're back in Corpse King Mouse. Welp, everybody, that was our run of ULTRAKILL. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Turn on notifications on your way out. Leave a comment if you want. I love reading your comments. The only person who ever commented was actually one of my friends. Have a good day, and bye!